Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. We are going to do an updated house tour today, and Wes is helping me film because I tried filming this once without him and it was our mess. So this is round two. I'm just gonna go through room by room, like what we've done so far. We've been in the house for a little over a year now. We still have lots of things to do, but I think we've made a decent amount of progress for what we have done. But yeah, I'm gonna share the things that we're keeping, things we like about the house, things we're working on, all that good stuff, just kind of where we're at and the vision we really see for it right now. Let's just get into it. Entry. This is the table that we had in our apartment. I don't think we're gonna keep it forever. I'd like to get like an actual rustic wood table. I also want to do something with this wall. We have light switches behind here. I want to like actually hang something, maybe a mirror situation, not 100% sure, but most of the light fixtures you'll see in the house, we are planning to change. We just went with builder grade lights just because we wanted to pick out all of them individually. So then when you walk in, you're basically in the dining room. So far, we're like halfway down this room at this point. Light is from Amazon, which I still cannot believe, and some of the shades are crooked, which is gonna drive me crazy. But yeah, I still cannot believe that was from Amazon. I'm like really happy with the quality. Table we had done custom because I just frankly couldn't find anything, you know, all of the COVID delays and stuff, and we needed one for our sister's bridal shower back in the spring. Chairs are, I will have everything linked that I can link. We just got these chairs in. We just ordered 2 slip covered chairs for the ends of the tables. This rug was actually in our living room before. It's just more cool tone than I wanted it to be. I also didn't love it with the chairs we ended up getting for that room, so it ended up being perfect for this room. I'm in the process of painting something for this wall. We are hosting Thanksgiving, so I'm now on a deadline for getting that done. And then we're gonna do like a, what is it, buffet table or something over here. Still need to figure that out. I think we'll do something black, but I'm really excited to see the slip covered chairs in this room all come together. We're eventually gonna replace all the curtains that are in here. We just needed something up for the time being. I got these off Amazon, and you know, unless you do custom, like you're not gonna get the right height. So I actually hemmed the ones in the other rooms. I never hemmed these, or I haven't hemmed these yet, and they just look funky because they're a little too short. But we're eventually gonna replace all of them with nicer pieces. Let's see. So kitchen, I mean, there's really nothing like that we need to do here. We pretty much built this exactly the way we wanted it. Yeah, we did the porcelain sink. The one thing I will say about the porcelain farmhouse sink is it is a bitch to keep clean. Like it is just, it's beautiful. I love it. We really like it. Like I love the look of it. It's very functional. I like how deep and big it is, but yeah, totally really difficult to keep clean. And I also, we have our fall decor up still, and I am literally filming this so that we can start putting up our Christmas decor. I'm itching to put it up, and I didn't want to like overtake everything with Christmas stuff. So the nook, again, with the lights, this is god awful. I look at it every day, I'm like, this needs replaced. The table, I actually have had since I graduated from college. This is my first apartment. It works for now. I think eventually we'll replace it. It's a little too farmhousey for me. Eventually we may do a rug here too. What else? I might get something a little bit bigger. And then this is our butler's pantry. It's just like our coffee bar. We keep like all of our liquor and wine in here, and then all of our wine glasses, all that fun stuff. And then our walk-in pantry is over here. I like don't even want to show you all this because it's not all that organized right now, but we're gonna rip this out and do wood shelves. I absolutely hate wire shelving. It is like the bane of my existence. And also, who knew you could keep eggs?
Psycho.
Out. Like, my mom got farm fresh chicken eggs, and she was like, don't put them in the refrigerator unless you want to keep them in the refrigerator. I guess they last longer like that. But so that's the pantry. I will say these light fixtures are probably the only ones that we got with the house when it was built that we will keep because we actually liked these ones. Yeah, and ignore the blue tape on the floor. We're measuring for bar stools, which I'm excited about because these have got to go. Okay, the living room is coming together. It's close, but not quite there. I'm really happy though with the way it is coming together. These chairs are probably my favorite pieces in the house. The olive boucle is just like chef's kiss. I went in saying I wanted boucle chairs. Wes was adamant about swivels, and they just turned out perfectly. Like I'm so happy with them. I'm so happy with the rug too. It has all of it ties it all in. It's got like some rust, some teal. So we did white couches both from Bassett. I'm not gonna speak to the quality because I'm not quite sure how I feel about them yet. Like I don't want to say one way or the other. I was super happy with them when we got them. It'll be interesting to see how well they wear. I'm sure they're gonna get reupholstered at one point. I have also already given up on keeping the dogs off. It's like impossible, but I will say this is helpful. Julia Havens puts this on her couch for her dog and I was like, that's genius. Kind of helps, but it's just impossible to keep the dogs off here. If you follow me on TikTok, you know I painted this for the living room. It went viral. People loved it. I'm eventually going to start painting for other people to buy it, but I'm painting everything for the house right now. So I don't know. I'm really happy about the way that turned out. We obviously need a pot for that still, but I'm about to put the Christmas tree up there anyway, so that's going to move. What else? Oh, table. Once we got the chairs and everything here, it's too small. I just underestimated the size, and we're actually going to do, I think, a DIY. I know in my head exactly like what I want it to look like, but I can't really find it anywhere. I want a big rectangular wood table. I know it sounds so basic, but apparently that's hard to find. So yeah, this lamp is going to be replaced. We're going to do something more like industrial, like a black iron lamp. This space is a gallery wall that has half of our wedding pictures. Half are not filled, but I just wanted to get pictures in them at some point, but we're going to eventually obviously fill them all, maybe change some of them out. And then we're going to do either a bench or a table here. This will be like kind of like a garage entry because our garage is here. And then this is our powder room that me on Instagram, you know, I've been talking about for a while. Like I have the vision, I have almost everything picked out, but I realized that with the holidays and stuff coming up, like I need to finish the other spaces first. But this is one thing we have replaced. We did all just builder grade like chrome faucets in the house, and I'm just like, I hate them. But this from Amazon, again, I think it was under 50 bucks and super easy to replace. So mirror will come out, light fixture will be replaced. We did put these black towel holders in, and then gonna keep this vanity, I think, as is for now. Yeah, that will be replaced, or take the mirror out. We're gonna do, I think, an irregular, I call it irregular, an asymmetric shaped mirror, and the light fixture I kind of have picked out, but we did add, like, this is one of the like upgrades we did when we built, was the black matte frame for this. So again, we're gonna replace that with like a black shower head with one of the hose things that you can pull down so that we can wash the dogs in here, which I will say this is very convenient to have this in here for them. So we don't have to take them upstairs when they need a bath. Oh, but we're gonna do Roman clay on the walls, like make it textured. I want it to be dark and moody. That's the vibe I'm going for. Eventually we'll rip out the tile and all that stuff too, but tile will come later. This is Wes's office. Still a work in progress. He just painted it, and I know he really likes the color, and I am really happy with the color too. I just thought like that was the vibe he would want to go for. It was kind of like dark. I want to say the color is called Evergreen Forest. I'll look it up, or it's like Evergreen, something like that. This bookshelf will go. It's from IKEA. It worked for the purpose we needed it in our apartment. It's very wobbly, so it's just gonna have to go. But this room is technically considered a bedroom because it has a full bath. So it has a closet in here, which I think we're going to take off the doors and convert it into a bar. We have a butler's pantry, which is where we keep like all of our liquor and stuff now. But this would just be like a cool vibe to have in here, to have like a little liquor area and like cigars and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's the plan for this room. Okay, and then this is the loft. I would assume if you had children, this would be like your playroom, which we basically made it like our second living room. Couch was what was in our apartment. We kind of like awkwardly reconfigured it so that it would fit in this room, because otherwise it would like cut this room off. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna keep this couch. It's fine for now. This table is also a piece of garbage, but we're gonna take the table from downstairs since it is from Crate & Barrel and it's nice and it's too small. We're gonna put it up here. I think we're gonna keep this, and I want to repaint it black so the match the table. I think we're gonna do, I don't know, we're gonna basically just do another sectional up here. I'm gonna get a bigger TV. We just went ahead and mounted this one for the time being. I think that's kind of it for this room. We may like add some fun, more like game things in. I don't know. We've talked about making like a media room or like a theater room out of one of the bedrooms that we don't use, but then it's like, what would we do with this space? So yeah, I think it's gonna be like a nice loft media room. But basically what it is, but we're gonna change almost everything out. And then we're just gonna ignore this kind of mess over here. This is a bedroom. This will be like our main guest room. We got a bed and everything and put it together, but like haven't done new bedding and everything. Or we put our treadmill in there too, but it's just kind of a mess. And then laundry room, and then this is the headboard. We're just gonna ignore that we replaced with the bed. And I'm getting ready to do Christmas decor. That is our guest bath. And then this room is a work in progress too. It was basically the catch-all room before. I feel like everyone has one of those in their house, but I'm slowly making it into my painting studio, and Fisher's crate is still in there while we transition him to whatever he's gonna do for sleeping. And then we're not gonna fully go into my office because it is not even close, but this is like, I have a vision in my head. I think it's like gonna be an eventual thing, but at the same time, I think Wes and I go back and forth about our offices because we're like, we actually spend the most time in there, so it makes more sense to do them. They're okay as they are. And then I have like my little meditation station in there. Okay, and then this is our bedroom, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know the chronicles of this bed, and I'm happy with it now, don't get me wrong, but I was basically going for a more of a tan beige, not quite this dark, but a darker color, and Wayfair doesn't have it. It's a whole long story. Basically the sample they sent me, this bed doesn't match, and they're telling me it does. So I just didn't want it to be too matchy-matchy like this with this. I like this, but we may replace the duvet. We'll see. It's fine. So yeah, I don't know. I will link the bed though. Like, I'm very happy with the bed itself. Like, it's perfect. It's exactly the shape, the look I wanted. I wanted something really, you know, at least tall enough that like it's high enough above the pillows. The pillows that I had on the bed I ended up putting downstairs in the living room, so we need to redo that whole thing. Bedding, most of which is from Crate and Barrel. Again, I'll link everything. What else? Plans for the furniture and also plans for the entire upstairs. We are going to, the plan is to rip out all the carpet. We're very unhappy with the carpet. I think we kind of underestimated how much it would bother us. But yeah, so that's the plan. Hardwoods just look better. I think, yeah, that's the consensus here. So the plan is to rip out all of the carpet upstairs, and yeah, so we'll do a rug in here, but furniture, it's just so white in here. It's too white. We'll paint it too. Our plan is to, I think, paint most of the rooms. Probably another beige, but you know, a little bit of a darker shade. Anyway, the furniture, I want to replace these nightstands, and the dresser will go into one of the guest rooms. I want to do either a darker wood or a black furniture. And then the plan for over here is to do like a sitting area. Initially, our plan was to put a chair or something in this nook. It's a very awkward nook. It's very deep, and if you put a chair in here, it wouldn't, like, you probably wouldn't even see it. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a vanity. It's just nice to have. It's nice to sit down and do your makeup sometimes. So that's the plan for that for now. Again, I may change my mind, but I think, like, since this room is so big, I think we're gonna do a sitting area here. I don't know what we're gonna do with this bed, but 2 chairs and like a table, just like a nice little like reading nook. And then yeah, I think we will eventually mount a TV in here. We'll see. And okay, our bathroom, again, kind of like did some builder grade things, did a little bit of upgrades. We did Venetian marble on this countertop. I like it. I don't love it. I would probably pick something else, but we're gonna keep it as is. And then this whole mirror is gonna come out. This is my little filming setup here. Lights will be replaced. Faucets will be replaced. We may end up doing the Amazon ones downstairs too. Since we did the black hardware, I want to do black faucets, and we did the black hardware here too. So I think we're gonna do black iron mirrors. I saw something the other day and I was like, this is it, this is the vision. Not 100% sure on the lights yet, but those will be replaced also. As far as, so the flooring, we did choose this. And originally, like, the plan was like this would be on the floor and then the whole way up the walls, like where the subway tile was. And I just like didn't like that look. The floors though were definitely more gray than beige, the way I thought they would be. I also thought they wouldn't be nearly as shiny. Like, they're slick when you get out of the shower. But we're gonna leave them as is. The subway tile, so we ended up doing subway tile basically up the walls instead of the other tile. But like I said, with the black hardware, I think what we'll end up doing is replacing like the silver hardware on here with black hardware, and then again, black hardware for the faucets and everything, same for the tub. What else? Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Like, we don't have to do a ton of stuff in here. And then closet, I'm not gonna like fully take y'all in here. But basically the plan is, it's a big closet, like don't get me wrong, it's a good size, but we really just need like a modular system type of thing. Again, I absolutely hate wire shelving. And since we have a dresser in here and we only have one dresser in the bedroom, we really need like drawers and a shoe organizer and all that fun stuff in here. So that'll happen eventually. Yeah. I just wanted to give y'all like a little update because I know so many of y'all were like invested in our building process, and I wanted to make sure I touched on some of the things that we did like and didn't love about things that we did choose in the build. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things that you don't think is going to take nearly as much time as it does. Like so much time. When you move from an apartment to a house, like you just totally underestimate the amount of stuff that you need. So it's, yeah, it's a work in progress. For a while I was just like stressing about it so much. I would rather take the time and pick the right pieces because it is quite the investment, and I would rather buy pieces that we're gonna keep and will last for a long time versus just like picking out a bunch of stuff and then having to change it. So we're in it for the long haul. But I think I said this in another video, but I don't think we knew when we built the house like whether this would be a house that we stay in for a long time. And after like being here for a while, I definitely don't think we're necessarily gonna have kids in this house. Just like after living in it and like understanding the flow of it, I think we want more like living space where this house has a lot of bedrooms. It has a good living space like with a loft up here, but with kids, I know that like with our offices and everything, we want like a different layout, I think. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know if I missed anything as far as links, if you have any questions, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next one.